Hey everyone, happy Monday. This is JIB Lee, aka Nail Fertility, back again with another tutorial. This time we're doing a nude and white 3D flower set with like pink crystals, and this set is so cute. So first we're starting off by pushing back the cuticles, then I'm going to use my cuticle nipper to cut the cuticles, and then the pink sanding bands that I got off of eBay to like rough up the surface of the nail. Y'all, so I shared in my last video that I wanted to, a goal of mine for this year is to do more creative projects, and I am, steadfast to my goal. But I will say I have been procrastinating a little for like the past week or two because I'm at the phase where I have to plan a budget. And I'm like, oh my God, money just scares me for real. Cause I'm like, will I have enough money? Will I have to postpone because I can't afford XYZ or you know what I'm saying? Cause we need a photo studio, right? For whatever, for the creative project that I need or that I want to do. And photo studios aren't cheap like I thought they would be. I don't know what I thought that the price would be, but $500 to $600 for 3 hours was not what I was expecting at all. So I'm like, let me go on Groupon. I forget that Groupon is a thing, you know what I'm saying? But let me see if I can find some shit on Groupon for real. But yeah, finding a photo studio that's what's making me nervous, because I'm just like, this shit is expensive, and I want to be able to save this year, and I'm like, that's that's a big chunk of what I saved, since I'm coming back. I'm still financially recovering from the accident of last year, so I'm not trying to eat up too much of my savings, right? I don't know, anxiety is a bitch. It really had my ass stagnant for 2 weeks, and I'm like, I'm not doing this shit no more, because I want to do this. I literally have nothing else going. I'm not dating, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I might as well just get over it and do what I need to do, because this is something that I want to do. I want to focus on this, so I need to act like it, but niggas still nervous. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me not say that word, but I am still nervous. Yeah. But I'm getting through it and getting over it, getting over it. Yes, that is the quote of the year. Get over it. Okay, so now I am using my non-C-curve XXL taper square tips. These I got off of Amazon, which I don't love them as much as the ones that I got off of eBay, because the ones I got off of eBay are actually non-C-curve. I think these have a C-curve. These absolutely do have a C-curve. Oh, and with this set, I ran out of tips that would fit her nails. So I'm using bigger nail tips and then cutting the sides of them, so then the sidewalls fit her, the sidewalls of the nail tip fit the sidewalls of a nail. So you saw me kind of doing that with the middle finger and ring finger, just cutting the sides, getting the tip right. As you can see, the tip is a little big, so getting the tip right, and then what I'm gonna do is use my scissors to cut down the sides and then file, and then that's how you get a big tip to fit the shape of a smaller nail. Oh, and yesterday was Sunday, so the Ravens had a football game that I did not watch. I'm not a football girly. I am so not. But apparently they lost. And this is the game right before the Super Bowl or some shit. Bruh, traffic was so bad yesterday. So like I was supposed to go out with my friends to get boba and stuff, because one of my goals for this year, because I literally stay in DC, so I'm like, I know DC, I know where's what's where and all of that stuff. Like I know DC, but I barely know Baltimore, and I've been living here my whole life. So one of my goals for this year is like to get to know Baltimore more, and like create a friend, no, I'm not gonna say friend group, but like have a like friends, solid friends in Baltimore. So what I've been trying to do is like I invited my friends out for boba yesterday, and it was so funny. Literally as I woke up, both of them texted like, hey, can we reschedule because of XYZ? So I'm like, okay, I'm cool with that. Because I only invited 2 friends out, and then they both rescheduled. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm cool with that. But then I posted, so I did these, and I will be posting these on my YouTube, like a short for this, because I didn't record the tutorial, which, yeah, I know I didn't record. But I did this One Piece like Valentine's Day set, because One Piece is one of my favorite animes right now. That, and what else am I watching? Zom 100, like the zombie apocalypse anime. I think this is my first zombie apocalypse anime. When I say I love zombie shit, like I love zombie movies. I love, like, that's one of the main reasons why I like Halloween, because because zombie shit is just great. Like I love zombie everything. I have like this reoccurring dream, and I enjoy it now, of like me being in a zombie apocalypse. It doesn't happen like every night, but like when it does happen, I'm just like, okay, here we go. Zombie apocalypse. But all I know is like, if we were in a real zombie apocalypse, like the zombie apocalypse started today, COVID finally started turning people into zombies and all of that mayhem, immediately I'm going straight to heaven by force. Yeah, because why am I going to try to live through a zombie apocalypse? That just sounds so crazy. What if and then people be like, when I tell people that, people look at me so crazy. I'm like, why would I try to live through a zombie apocalypse? I don't have no type of weapons. I've never been in a fight. I don't know nothing about trying to defend myself in a zombie apocalypse. What am I trying to live and survive for? To be eaten tomorrow? Like, that is crazy. But like, aside from that, because that's not what I was trying to say. So I invited some friends to go out yesterday, and they both rescheduled. So I posted on my story like my nail set, my One Piece nail set, and then this guy that I guess I was kind of talking to last year, I met him at like a photo studio, because one of my friends, she was doing a photo shoot. She was doing a photo shoot, and because it was like in my area, she'd be like, hey, you should come out, this is the theme, dress up if you can, da da da. So we met there, and that was like last, I want to say June-ish. Yeah, it was like around last June. And we had I asked his friend for like his Instagram, his number and shit like that, and kind of pursued him. But then for me, it kind of fizzled out, because like we talked on the phone. Like after I got his Instagram, we were talking on Instagram, da da da, and then we talked on the phone FaceTime for the first time. And then I was like, yeah, I think we should go out and like get some boba or something, like, you know, something like a cool, cute, like get to know you type of date, you know? And then we never did. And then like just from then, like communication has been like, I'll text him, he'll reply, and then like the text will be back to back. And then once someone doesn't reply, like we won't talk for weeks. And then hey, you know, how are you? Like it just starts that whole cycle again. Like it was just like very inconsistent. And then I told him about it. I was just like, yeah, like, are we talking or something? Like, if we're talking, like, this inconsistency is something that I don't like. And this is something that I'm not looking for when I'm trying to talk to a guy. And he was telling me how he has so much going on, like, you know, like with his parents, and then he's in school, and then he works at the photo studio that we met. So like it was just a bunch of shit going on. And I'm like, I feel like you have a lot on your plate right now, and like trying to juggle talking to someone is just, I think that's just too much. Because I'm the type of person, like when I'm dating someone, I expect attention and I give you attention as well. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going weeks without talking. We're not going days without talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I expect to talk to you every day because I'm trying to get to know you, trying to build that relationship, you know. But it was just kind of dubbed for me from then, because like, you know, you're not being as consistent as I want you to be, as I want the person who I'm trying to talk to be, you know. So it was kind of dumb for me from that. But when I posted my One Piece nails, he responded to my story like, oh, those are really nice. I didn't know you watched One Piece. I'm like, yeah, I watch One Piece. I'm like, we're talking back and forth for like a couple days about One Piece. And then he FaceTimes me yesterday. Y'all, he FaceTimes me yesterday. And then I'm like, why is this nigga calling me? And usually I don't pick up the phone, but like I had no plans because my plans dropped. So I was like, you know, let me just answer. I answer, we're talking about One Piece, and then he's like asking me what my plans were for the day. And then I'm like, yeah, I was going to go out, but I'm not doing anything now. And like, I'm just in bed, you know, chilling. So then he's like, oh, you should come by the photo studio. And I'm like, okay. So at first I was hesitant because I'm not, like, I like taking pictures, but not like at a photo studio. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm out, I think I look cute, I'm gonna like want to get flicked up. But like, you know, in front of like a camera and shit, like that just sounds so nerve-wracking. I don't know. And I told him like, that like that got my anxiety bumping right now. Like I don't know why I feel so nervous about it. Because I'm not a model and I don't do modeling shit. Like I've never done a photo shoot. But yeah, so I was like, yeah, I'll get back to you to let you know. So I get back to him around like 4:30. And I'm like, you know, I talked to my sister. She was like, okay, it could be fun. Like, you know, you just have to get dressed and take some pictures and then boom, you know. So I was like, yeah, let me do something that it's like out of my comfort zone and I haven't done before. So I said, yeah, I called him, said yes. And then he was like, yeah, you can come by around 6. Child, trying to find an outfit. Like I was not trying to find the best outfit in the world. By far, I was not trying to find the best outfit ever, but trying to find something that you haven't worn before, but it's still cute and it's chilly. So like you have to wrap it around like boots, you know, like it took me so long. By the time I got to the studio, it was like 7:30. So yeah, it was like 7:30. We take the pictures, only need 20 minutes to get some fire ass pictures because yes, I am that girl, right? And so it takes like 20 minutes, and then, you know, but it's Raven's the game before the Super Bowl or whatever is, so traffic is mad thick because the game just ended and and I only been there for like 20 minutes. So I was like, he was like, did you like want to chill here or something? And I was like, yeah, I was just gonna ask you if I could just wait out the traffic. And then his brother like owns the place, so he asked somebody else if like I could stay there or whatever, because there was like another photo shoot going on, but it literally is like 3 people plus us 2 in the building, so it was like another photo shoot going on or whatever. And then he came back after asking. It was like, yeah, you basically, I couldn't stay there. So I was like, yeah, okay, cool, I'll see you later. But then when I said that, he was like, wait, I'll walk you down. And then why did he go over? I guess was like cleaning up whatever. Then I'm standing there for like an extra 5 minutes, literally just waiting around for his ass. And I'm just like, this is crazy, talking to other niggas, cleaning up, whatever. And then we go downstairs and get off the elevator. First of all, okay, so he hugs me goodbye, right? And it's like a 1-arm hug. So like one person's arm has to go on the bottom, one person's arm has to go on the top, right? So I put my arm on the bottom at first, and then he literally moves his arm from top to bottom just to like put his hand on the side of my ass and like kind of, when men try to feel your ass without trying to feel your ass. So like they put their hand on the side of your ass and then like slide it back slowly, like slide it back to their side slowly. I'm like, oh my God, what? Like, and yes, he's Nigerian. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, yeah, I was just thrown off from that. I'm like, what was giving do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I look good, but like I wasn't looking good for you to touch on me. You feel me? But yeah, so which that kind of annoyed me a little bit. I was like, damn, like what the fuck? So we go outside and he was like, I wouldn't call this a date, but I feel like, we vibed. And I was like, yeah, I definitely would not call this a date because one, I didn't say list, but I did say I definitely would not call you a date. But like, I'm not calling this shit a date because I was only up there for like 20 minutes after driving, like, cause traffic was bad. So I was in the car for like 30-40 minutes. Then came there only to stay for like 20-30 minutes, and then you ain't have no food, no vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it was supposed to be like a cute little brown sugar date type of thing, it was not given that. I had to ask for a damn water, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like, no, I'm not calling this no fucking no, excuse my language, but I'm not calling this no date. Like, are you serious? Like, you had no snacks, no nothing. I couldn't even stay and sit. And this is a date? Like, what? Nah. So I was like, yeah, I definitely would not call this a date, especially not on the first date. And then I was like, yeah, I would like to do this sometime, like a photo shoot or whatever, do this again sometime, because like the pictures were great. He's very talented at what he does. I, absolutely will never take that from him. But like, just don't try to confuse this with being a date. One, I already been told you like months ago that your inconsistency was just not a turn on for me. Like, it was a turn off. I told him that like, yeah, I feel like you should just focus on yourself because you just have a lot on your plate. I don't know why men, like, they'll have school, home life, job, social, hanging out with friends. Like, they have so much on their plate, but then still trying to add dating to their plate. I don't understand why dudes do that. Like, just don't date. Like, you're busy. Wait till you graduate. wait till, maybe you're moved out of your parents' place. Wait till stuff calms down before you can prioritize dating, like, or just try to keep it like as a casual, we're adults, try to keep it at a casual. But like me, that's not what I'm looking for right now. Like, if one, I'm not trying to date in 2024 for the most part, except when I go to Ghana in December for Dirty December. Yeah, I'm coming back with 2 boyfriends. Yeah, like, I'm really not trying to date this year. And then, like, I'm also not trying to do the casual schmexual thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm past that in my life right now. And it was just, I don't know, it was kind of given that, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not, like, that's just not what I want. That's not what I'm interested in, so I kind of told him, like, yeah, I love to do the photo shoot thing again, but like, I don't, like, this is not a date. I don't want you to consider this like we're dating. This year I'm really trying to focus on me and my business, and that is it, and then he was like, oh yeah, we're all kind of busy and whatever he was saying. But yeah, I had to shut that down real quick. And I'm like really proud of myself, because last year and before, I definitely would have entertained some stuff that I know was not going to be fulfilling in the end. And I know that if I was trying to pursue any type of relationship with him, it wouldn't have been fulfilling in the way that I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I want, like, when I do start dating again, I'm looking for a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for just a casual thing. I'm not looking for a fling. And then when I do look for boyfriends, I'm looking for boyfriends who are consistent. The communication is consistent and it's clear and it's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking for that. And like, already you weren't giving me that. So it's just like, I'm just going to be honest about it from the jump, so that we're just friends, and that's all it's ever going to be from me, so that was my Sunday. Just mess, but at least the photos turned out great. He was like, I'm sad that you weren't able to stay, and I was like, yeah, but I feel like we did what we wanted to do. Like, we came there because you wanted to take pictures of me, and I was like, yeah, cool, let me do something I've never done before. And the pictures were taken, they were very cute, and yeah, so I feel like what needed to be done got done, and that was it. I just wanted to stay there just to wait out the traffic, but like, I kind of just sat in my car for an extra 10 minutes, and then it was cool. So yeah, that was my Sunday. And y'all are going to be hearing a lot more stories of me kind of turning that half-assed dating down. Because, like, one, I'm not interested in it. And two, I deserve better than that. Better than a meetup at the photo studio, a half grope, and no food. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can come harder than that, bruh. Okay, so I definitely talked through application and shaping and stuff. So now we're on to the design part. This set is a recreation. She got this picture off of Pinterest, so I don't even know like who the originator was. Definitely if you recognize this set, comment below or something. Yeah. But you know what? I love Pinterest now. Speaking of, I love Pinterest now. Like, I have so many ideas of like Valentine's Day nail sets and just like nail sets in general that I found like with pictures off of Pinterest. I'm like, Pinterest is very useful. I never understood like the big hype around Pinterest, but now that I'm on it, I'm like, okay, I get it. I totally get it now. But yeah, so I'm using these like rose goldy pink crystals that I got from, I think these are Swarovskis that I got from Michael's actually. I love these 3D flowers so much. You know, like they're just so cute. I feel like once you get a hang of like, you know, doing the 3D flowers, they're just like one of the most fun and like easiest things to do. And you know what? Kind of going back to Pinterest, I'm thinking I might do like a mix match Frenchy, like maybe freestyle French deal, like a sale with freestyle French tips, because I have so many ideas. I just want to do a bunch of different stuff. So this is the finished look of this nude, white, and pink, 3D set. I absolutely love this set. Like, it turned out so great. Once again, y'all, thank you so much for tuning into this tutorial. I hope you guys loved it as much as I love creating it for you. And I'll see you guys next Monday.